Most people graduate college at 22 hoping to land a job that pays them 50K a year. By the time my peers would have been getting their diplomas, I had already built a successful six-figure business. And the crazy part is I didn't even go to college. Not because I was lazy, not because I couldn't make it. I actually graduated with a 3.7 GPA and multiple acceptance letters from great schools, but I made a choice because I knew that school wasn't necessary in order to create the life that I desired. So instead of college, here's what I did to build a six-figure income in my early 20s. And if you're someone who wants financial freedom but feels stuck following the traditional path, pay attention all the way to the end of the video because I definitely might change your perspective. So the first thing that I did is I moved out of my hometown at the age of 18. The bottom line is that your environment controls your mindset and your mindset controls the results that you get in your life. And most people stay stuck because they never leave the place where they developed all their bad habits growing up. And so I moved out of my hometown because I wanted full control over my environment. So no distractions, no negative influences, just my own space where I could focus on growth and developing my mindset and becoming the type of person that I wanted to be. And so I moved to Las Vegas when I was 18 with my fiance, who is my now wife, and we built our foundation there. And honestly, it was the best decision I ever made because all the people that I was exposed to, all the different things that I saw in the environment, all the different life lessons that I got while I was there is what allowed me to develop into the person I am now at 23 years old. And so if you're serious about changing your life, look at your surroundings. Are they helping you grow or are they keeping you stuck? Number two is that I invested time and money into knowledge and mentorship. The traditional route says go to school, get six figures in a debt for a degree that you most likely won't even use. And third, hope for a high paying job. And at 18, I thought to myself, instead of going to college, why not just learn directly from the people who already have the success that I want? So instead of spending money on tuition, I spent money on books, business events, and mentorships, which helped develop me into the person I needed to become, so that way I can reach the goals that I had. I got in rooms with people who were making money, running businesses, and living the life that I wanted to live. And I was usually the youngest person in the room, but this information opened up my mind to think in a way that would take us to a whole nother level. Over the past few years, one of the biggest things that I focused on was studying how successful and wealthy people think, especially when it comes to money. The biggest difference between rich people and broke people isn't luck, it's not talent, it's simply just mindset. So I knew if I could learn how wealthy people make money, keep money, and multiply it, I could apply those same principles in my life and create the same results. And so when you surround yourself with people who are ahead of you, you start thinking differently. And when you start thinking differently, you make different decisions that get you into different places. Because up until this point in your life, every decision that you have made have all been based off of the thoughts that you've had in the past. And so if those thoughts are aligned with your goals, you're most likely going to be closer to those goals. If those thoughts are not aligned with your goals, you're most likely further from your goals. That's just how it works. And so the biggest lesson to take away from this is invest as much time and money as you can into knowledge and mentorship so that you can shorten your learning curve and get to your goals faster. Number three is that I worked to learn, not just earn. Most people chase paychecks, and when I was working a job, I chased skills. That's what I was focused on. I focused on learning high income skills that could make me money forever. The first and honestly the most important skill was sales. And this one was so important because it taught me how to close deals, negotiate, and be able to communicate value to people effectively. Number two was marketing. And marketing taught me how to attract customers and grow a brand within my business. Number three was communication, because every successful, especially wealthy person are all incredible communicators. So if you want to make a lot of money, you have to be a phenomenal communicator. That doesn't mean just speaking, it also means listening and your ability to connect with people. And number four is leadership, because if you want to build anything big, you can't do it alone. And so I knew that leadership is an essential skill, not only business, but also in life. And once I got into the real world, I realized that nobody cared about what my GPA was or where I went to school. In the real world, the only thing that matters is how well you can solve other people's problems. The more competent you are, the more valuable you become. And that is what really gets you paid. And so I realized when you master these skills, you don't need a fancy degree. You become valuable, and people will always pay for value. Number 4 is that I took action and I learned from experience. Just reading books and watching YouTube videos won't make you any money, but taking action on the information will. And so I never waited until I felt ready. I just started businesses, made mistakes, lost money, learned, adjusted, and kept going until I started to hit success. And most people are afraid of failure. And I mean, I can't blame them because that's what we were taught to fear in school. Whenever we get bad grades on tests or we make a mistake. But honestly, in the real world, failure is a part of success. And the only way that you truly fail is if you quit. But if you keep going, and you may hit temporary setbacks, but as long as you never quit and you continue to pivot and take action, you never truly fail. And so if you're waiting for the perfect plan, you'll never start. So I learned take action, fail fast, and adjust as you go. Don't try to figure it all out from the beginning because you'll never start. And number 5 was building my credit early. And so the truth is that most people don't learn about credit until it's too late. Early on, I realized that having great credit meant access to money to be able to fund my ideas and different opportunities. And so by building my credit young, I set myself up to access funding early that allowed me to scale my businesses and invest more money into myself. And so I got my first credit card at 18. I learned how to manage credit responsibly. And third, I used credit to invest in my business, not liabilities. Everything that I use credit for makes me more money. I don't use credit to buy cars and homes and things that aren't going to put more money in my pocket. I only use credit to make me more money. And this one move helped me grow way faster than I ever could with just cash. And so if you're only relying on cash and ignoring credit, you're honestly just hustling backwards. Learn how to use it wisely, leverage it properly, and just watch how much faster that you grow and scale your business and also grow into the person that you want to become a lot faster. So if you're thinking about skipping college and taking a different path, here's my advice. First thing is control your environment. Second is invest in knowledge and mentorship. Learn high income skills. Take massive action and learn from experience. And fifth is build your credit early, as early as possible. So no one's gonna give you permission to succeed. You have to make a choice and take control over your future. And so if this video helped you see a new perspective, drop a no college needed in the comment section below. And if you want more strategies on building wealth without a college degree, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you get notified whenever we come out with more great content like this. But with that being said, my name is Jalil Nash, founder of JSN Funding Solutions, where we help businesses get access to capital, be able to start and be able to grow their business. And I'll see you guys in the next video.